Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Sunday, September 28, 2025. And in the news this afternoon, man accused of murdering UTech student Anissa Dilworth remanded. The man accused of the murder of University of Technology Jamaica student Anissa Dilworth was remanded when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday. He is 29-year-old Jamar Grant, otherwise called the Bala, of 9 Miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, and the Sligoville, St. Catherine. Grant is charged with murder and kidnapping. When the matter came up, the clerk of the court revealed that a report from the police's communications and the forensic cybercrime division relating to cell site tracking has been added to its case file. The clerk also disclosed that the prosecution is awaiting a response from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions regarding a voluntary bill of indictment, a legal instrument used to move a criminal case directly from a parish court to the home circuit court without a preliminary examination. Grant was remanded and is scheduled to reappear on October 24, 2025. Allegations are that on May 7, 2025, Dilworth was reported missing, prompting a police investigation. 10 days later, on May 17, skeletal remains found on a beach in Portmore were tested and confirmed to be that of the 20-year-old pharmacy student. Grant was arrested and subsequently charged. St. Andrew businessman on $1.2 million bail in car fraud case. A St. Andrew businessman who allegedly collected millions of dollars for motor vehicles he failed to deliver has been granted bail in the sum of $1.2 million with a surety. Nicholas Morgan, 35, is facing 6 counts of obtaining money by means of false pretense. He appeared before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday, where all the complainants were present and expressed a desire to be repaid. Morgan's attorney successfully applied for bail on the basis that the accused intended to make a restitution if granted bail. He said his client had no intention to defraud but had failed to deliver the vehicles on time. Senior Parish Court Judge Desiree Allain granted bail of $200,000 on each of the 6 counts. The conditions are that Morgan reports to the Duhaney Park Police Station once per week, surrenders his travel documents, is placed on a stop order, and reappears in court on November 28. The judge told the defense that a bail was being granted to give the accused the time to make restitution ahead of his next court date. Allegations are that between January and July this year, Morgan collected $1.3 million from one complainant for a 2019 Honda Fit motor car, but failed to deliver the vehicle at the agreed time. Efforts to recover the money proved futile, and the matter was reported to the police. Following his arrest, several other complainants made similar reports, leading to 5 additional fraud charges being laid against him. Flash flood warning extended for 9 parishes. The Meteorological Service has extended the flash flood warning for low-lying and flood-prone areas of St. Thomas, Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland and Hanover until 8 a.m. on Monday. At the same time, the warning has been discontinued for the remaining 5 parishes. A flash flood warning means flooding has been reported or is likely to occur shortly. According to the Met Service, a trough induced by Tropical Depression 9, which is currently near the Bahamas, continues to produce unstable weather across Jamaica. Satellite imagery, radar, and rainfall reports show moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorms occur across sections of southern parishes and Hanover, according to an update issued on Saturday. The forecast is for periods of showers and thunderstorms, heavy at times, to continue across the island into Monday. With the ground already saturated from rainfall since Thursday, the Met Service warns that the flooding and the landslides are likely. Fishers on the Keys and the banks are also being urged to exercise extreme caution as sea conditions are expected to deteriorate in the vicinity of showers, thunderstorms, and strong winds. Motorists and pedestrians are being urged not to attempt to cross flooded roads or low-lying areas as strong currents are dangerous. Residents in flood-prone areas should be prepared to move quickly to higher ground. SHRA suspends a medical doctor for running in general election. Lawyers label move unconstitutional. A junior resident at Pen Hospital who contested the September 3 general election as a People's National Party candidate is scheduled to face disciplinary proceedings on Monday. The Southern Regional Health Authority, his employer, alleges that he breached the Public Service Staff Order 4.2.61, which prohibits public officers from engaging in partisan political activity. That staff order bars officers from engaging in party platforms or any partisan political role in elections at any level. The SREG cites this clause in moving to interdict the doctor. A letter dated September 16 and obtained by the News bears the signature of Nicolette Thomas Edwards, Director of Human Resource Management and Development. It informs Dr. R.J. Dixon, the defeated PNP candidate who challenged the Jamaica Labour Party's Robert Nesta Morgan in Clarendon North Central, that as of September 17, he has been interdicted in accordance with the staff orders for the Public Service 10.7 in order to carry out further investigations. The letter also stipulates he may not leave Jamaica without a permission from the regional director. Additionally, you and the representative are invited to a meeting at the regional office on Monday, September 29, 2025, starting at 10 a.m. to give you an opportunity to be heard in determining your salary whilst you are on interdiction, the letter added. Staff Order 10.7 governs the process of placing an officer on interdiction when a serious breach of conduct is alleged. Under it, a public officer may be suspended or interdicted pending investigations, and while interdicted, may face salary reductions. The salary may be reduced to 0, 25%, or 50%. Contacted on Friday by the News, Dixon said he was surprised that the matter had become public and initially declined to comment. He later added, "I will comply with the letter and attending the meeting, and my union, the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, is aware of the matter." Public servants under these orders include employees of ministries, departments, statutory bodies, governmental-controlled companies, and others performing public functions. The prohibition in question thus applies broadly across a government service. Former acting public defender Barrister Matondo Makulu criticized the staff orders as being ultra-vires beyond the legal authority in light of the Constitution. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.